Good morning, man. Hope you're having a great morning. It's been a while since I did a video, but I got motivated by one of my friends. One of my friends has a 55-inch TV hung up, and I know, and I hope you know, whenever I had a TV hung up, I would bring the professionals in because I can't do it myself. And of course, you got to find the studs, the screws, they got to put it all up. My friend told me that the 55-inch TV that was up, it was on the rack, but it was on concrete glue. I never heard of concrete glue because I'm not a contractor. I don't do construction or those things like that. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. How can you trust that your TV that you spent all this money on is going to be fine hanging up on concrete glue? Well, the issue and the deal is some of the things that I was told about it made me think about God and made me think about faith. Because first of all, not to be like jokingly about it, but hey, we can all use a laugh right now. I don't believe glue can hold up a TV. You know, I've dealt with glue all of my life, but it's working fine. I was also told that after that, the pictures that was in my friend's house, they use a little bit of concrete glue to hang up artwork and stuff like that. It'll be a whole lot easier. And when you time to pull it down, if you ever decide to change things up, it's less damage to the walls, less damage to your property. It made me think about faith. Number one, I was like, wasn't you scared that when this TV was up, concrete glue made it happen that it would not fall down? And of course, my friend said yes. I was 100% nervous that this TV would fall down. To me, that's a definition of faith, because faith in itself, at least for faith is for me, you have to believe the things that you cannot see right now. If you cannot see it, if you cannot make it happen, you have to believe in it, because faith is the things that you don't believe in, but you know they're gonna come, so you're still gonna move and act on them. I did a video a while back talking about without faith, you could be immobile. Without faith, you can just be sit idle and not make moves, because faith without actions is dead, right? The second part about it that struck me about it and made me think about concrete glue is there are certain things out there right now because of what we're going through in the pandemic that we don't discuss, but it's time for a new way of life. It's also time for a new way to look at how we look at faith, and a time for a new way to redevelop and reestablish and also reimagine your relationship with God. God never changes, but we have changed, and our faith has to be stronger right now, and also our communication with God has to be stronger. And I'm really speaking for myself, because I thought about it. You just can't sit there and get depressed, because if you watch the news and you watch the world right now, it can bring you down. If you go on social media, it can bring you down, because it's not just the pandemic. We have Black Lives Matter. We have the election. This has been a year of just I don't want to say craziness, but a year of challenges. And so with that being said, the concrete glue made me think about the things that are in our lives, or in my life right now, that are concrete glue. It made us look back on the things that really matter to us. I mean, when we talking about our love, our family, our friends, our communication, the things that we kind of took for granted, some of us, and when you come back on the whole ordeal, you like, that's the concrete glue that was holding up everything we was doing, and it was rooted in faith. It was so powerful for me that I wanted to share it. I haven't done a video in a while because honestly, I don't really do videos unless something is downloaded into my spirit, unless something comes on me. And it came on me yesterday, and I still didn't want to do it yesterday, but it kind of was on my mind all night last night. And I hope that you get it. I know this is a real quick thing, but look, concrete glue can hold up a 55-inch television on a rack on a wall. If it can do that, imagine what concrete glue can do as a metaphor for things in your life. And so for me, I say, you know what? I started listing the concrete glue things I have in my life. I have family. I have love. I have health right now. You know, I have things that are going on. I'm waking up and I'm COVID free. So I got to thank God for everything that he's bringing in my life, even if I don't believe that concrete glue is going to hold me up. And that's the point I want to make. I want to say to you real quick that we're in a new way of thinking about how we live our lives, and a new way of thinking about how we're going to move forward with our lives, economically, spiritually, financially, and also just emotionally dealing with ourselves and making sure that we stay out of the realm of depression. So for me, I just want to say to you, take some time today to think about the concrete glue things that are in your life that are holding you up, and think about the faith that you have to keep those concrete glue things in your life, and understand how important they are. And then think about this. All these years, every time they ever hung a TV, they hung it on studs, they nailed a wall. That's the only way to hold up. But now, with the concrete glue way of doing things, we know we're going into a new dimension, a new season. Not just you, not just your community, but the whole world. We're going into a new season, and it's going to be some new ways to handle things. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're blessed. I'm just dropping some gems this morning. I'm just really excited. I'm feeling really, really good and really great about what God's doing in my life. And I just want to thank you if you took the time to watch this video. Thank you so much. I want you to be safe and be happy and be blessed. Remember, make a list of the concrete glue things in your life, and you'll be surprised when you think about it, about what really matters to you right now. Be blessed.